just the thought of me. So dope, you can find me where you built with it close to me. I need to regulate this place, cause like my name was warranty. Yeah, just a hungry rap singer. Hell, what should make him? Bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Neil and the cold crusher on the fire.
Today I'm at the Kangan Institute Empower Student Runway. So it's a fashion runway. I'm with Jo.
Hello.
So everybody meet Jo, Jo meet everybody.
Hi everybody.
Jo, so just a little bit intro about Jo. We've known each other for about 10 years.
Yeah, maybe more.
And at one stage Jo was actually my boss.
Yeah.
So hopefully I was a good employee.
Yeah, you were pretty good.
So today's vlog is going to be a little bit about Jo. You're going to see a little bit of a documentary on Jo's art, creativeness, a little bit about her passions, what sort of motivates her. And then we're going to go inside and we're going to check out the Empower Student Runway.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a bit of B-roll of us getting to Empower, I'm going to show you guys about 5 minutes of a documentary on Jo, which sort of gives you an idea of who she is, what kind of stuff she likes to do, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
So my mum was an art teacher at high school, and basically I grew up in a house where art was one of those activities that we would do on a rainy day, or if Mum wanted to keep us quiet, she'd stick us in some old t-shirts in front of an easel and we would just paint for the afternoon. Like there's heaps of pictures of that, and she'd be taking us to galleries all the time. So I think I just grew up in a world where like art was a thing, and I know I never really remember not being interested in art or not liking drawing. I did art way back in the day, that was a long time ago. And so I like really interesting things, not kind of generic, plain, anybody could get it on the rack. Like that's fine to wear, but it's not very exciting to draw. So I find things on Instagram that I really like. Usually it's something with a lot of shadow or a really bold pattern, maybe a lot of colour, some interesting texture that I haven't seen before. So when I'm scrolling through on my phone, I just screenshot the things that I like and kind of save them in so my phone's just full of screenshots basically. And then when I'm ready to draw something, I kind of scroll through and find something I'm ready to draw, or maybe I find something, or I need inspiration, so I'll go looking for something to screenshot and then I'll start drawing that. I'll do a lot of local designers, so I like to do like Australian local designers and up and coming designers that people don't know about, because then it's a bit of publicity for them too. And they're more likely to share my work then as well. So if I'm drawing their stuff and sharing it and talking about their brand and maybe the photographer who took the photo that I was working from, then it's a bit more advertising for them. When I am drawing, it's almost a good, not anxiety like counter, a little bit that, but you know how they have that adult colouring in thing at the moment, that's the latest craze, like a mindfulness thing. So it's kind of like that for me, in that it does take my whole conscious to really focus on it. Like I might be doing it in front of the TV, but not really paying attention to what's going on in front of me, because I have to think about the lines and where I'm putting them and really comparing the shapes. Like to me, that I kind of just looking at different shapes and how they sit in relation to each other. So I'll be very careful maybe with the first few, and then it's a lot of comparing and thinking about it. So it's a good activity to like unwind if I had a really crazy day, or I've got heaps of thoughts going around in my head. If I can sit down and draw for half an hour, it kind of clears everything out. So it's really good in that way. That move upstairs came about late last year. I'd been emailing a lady from the Virgin Fashion Festival that's happening in a few weeks, about their project series. So they had applications open for this project series that you could apply for and be involved in their official program. So I'd kind of been umming and ahhing about whether or not I'd apply, and because she kept emailing me, I decided I probably should get into it. So I hunted around for a gallery that was available quickly and wasn't too expensive because I didn't have a whole lot of cash at the time, that I could run a fashion exhibition of all of my illustrations. So I found Moo upstairs on Creative Spaces, which is a really cool website if you need to find a quick gallery or studio space. Booked them in and then put in my application. I didn't make it into the program, but when I looked at all the competition, that's okay because it's like huge, NGV and Bendigo Art Gallery, so it makes sense. But it was good because it got me organised to actually have an exhibition. And so what I had to do was narrow down over the drawings from the last year enough pictures that would fit in this very small space.
So we're at the Fashion Fest. I'm with Jo again. Post the documentary, we talked about what you were doing next. Can you sort of give us an update of after the, I think it was Fashion Fest?
Fashion Fest, yeah.
What kind of happened and what's been happening since that? Because that was probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while.
What's sort of been happening since that documentary?
So I've been the official illustrator for Fashion Fest twice.
Yep.
So last year and the year before, which would have been just after that documentary. Which involved me flying to Canberra, sitting on the end of the runway, which was pretty cool, taking lots of pictures and then illustrating them for them so they could share them. I had a bit of an exhibition there, which was good. And then I also joined up with Leiden, so I can't remember when that was exactly, but Leiden magazine is an online magazine based in Canberra.
Okay.
So I do all their contributor pictures instead of photos that have my illustrations, which is kind of cool. So I've been doing a couple of them in the last few weeks, which is got new people on. I designed a logo, which is really cool. And then, what else? Lots of like illustrations, just one-offs from people. So especially the Fashion Fest designers will contact me if I've done something of theirs, or they might like an illustration of theirs done. So I'll draw that and send it to them, which is kind of cool. And I also did a colouring book, which was kind of fun. So that was for Leiden. I did all Fashion Fest illustrations, so outfits that I've seen at Fashion Fest and designers from Fashion Fest. Black and white outline, because normally I do more colour in the actual picture, but I did it without the colour so that people can do their own colouring. So it was 14 illustrations in total, and that's actually for sale now, like Leiden, if you want to buy it. I can't remember how much it is, I think it's $18 or $20. But that was kind of fun. It was a massive piece of work, but it was good to do that, and then people can go and buy my stuff, they can colour in themselves. But,
And you also mentioned about maybe a potential eco-friendly business venture that you were thinking of doing. What's kind of the update on that business venture? Have you started? Is it going to launch soon? What can you tell us that's not sort of secret?
We're kind of in R&D stage at the moment, so we've got a problem statement, which is really good. It took us a long time to figure that out. But basically what we're working towards is something that solves the problem of not enough fashion in Australia reduces textile waste, because textile waste is such a big problem. I don't know how much you know about it, but it's like the fastest growing category of waste in Australia. And apparently Australians are at roughly 27 kilos of textile every year, like per person, which is crazy. So we want to solve that a little bit, but with fashion. We don't know how we're going to do that yet, but we're trying to figure out that. So we're doing a bit of market research right now to figure out our market, what are they interested in, why do they shop the way they shop, and then we'll get to the next stage.
Fantastic. Awesome.
But it's good fun.
Fantastic. Well done. We're going to hear a little bit more of Jo later on, but basically in about 10 minutes we're going to go inside, check out the actual show, so we'll get more footage then. So we've just finished the Runway special. Joe, I mean, what were your thoughts on the night?
It was a really good show. There was so much as well, so it was pretty good value.
What
for
was
money.
your favourite designs?
I really liked the work from, I'll get the name out, sorry I should have done this before, from Courtney Gent.
Okay, and what type of stuff did Courtney bring to the...
Yeah, she had really colourful stuff, so it was kind of like a lightish pink colour underneath with what looked like almost cellophane textures,
Sure.
and then a plastic overlay on all of them. So it reminded me of Raph Simons, who's a big designer, if you've heard of him. It kind of had a bit of a vibe like that, so it was classy but interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how would you describe the big Melbourne fashion shows versus the Tafes and them showcasing their students?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, apart from it being, bigger, what are the main differences you've seen?
Yeah, it's a different vibe. Like, I feel like everyone is here to celebrate the students.
Sure.
The Melbourne, like the big festivals are kind of a little bit more about people going to a fashion event and being fashionable. But it's more like a party, like you would have heard during that session, people are really excited and they're screaming for their friends, and it's a different type of clothing as well, so it's more experimental and learning about techniques and not trying to sell something.
Sure.
So I feel like it's a bit more free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. I think the next fashion show will be Virgin early next year, so keep an eye for that vlog. But otherwise, I think we're going to end the vlog here. So have a good night and keep an eye for the next vlog.